Die of Fate. Alright. Roll to 15. We're doing the plasma gunner.
Well, wouldn't you know it, today I had another long day, and when I got home, I was not very desiring to work. I was not feeling it. But the important thing is to just start anyways. You're gonna sit there and you're not gonna do anything, and you're gonna have a lot of anxiety about the thing, and then you're gonna put yourself into a rut. Get out of that rut. Just start the thing. Right? Whatever that thing is, make that phone call, go to the gym, hang out with a friend, make dinner. Just start the thing, and then you will quickly find that doing the thing becomes easier to do. So tonight, that was finally painting some gosh darn minis. I've been sitting on these guys for a long time, and they have been primed or just gray and unpainted for a long time. It's about time I fix that. So tonight, that was my goal. Wasn't necessarily to get a lot done, but to just simply start. And I think I got like a good hour of work in tonight. You'll see how far I got by the end of the video. This was really my first practice with... Well, not my first practice. Like, my second practice with Citadel Warhammer paints. When I first started painting minis ever in general, the only thing I had available to me was Walmart brand apple barrel paints, which are... I'm not going to sit here and say they're great, but I'm not going to go and say they're completely terrible. They take a lot of work to get the result that you want, but with enough fussing, you can get something that doesn't look bad. But today I was practicing with the good stuff. I finally have a game store here in town, and I finally have some good pots. So let's get some practice in. Something I think I struggled with these paints is getting the consistency right. Because I know you want to thin the paint down, because otherwise it's too thick out of the pot. But of course, if you thin your paint down too much, then you run the risk of having a very watery paint that doesn't cover very well. I did not put a lot of water in this at all. I literally just dipped my brush in the water, just one little dip, mix it into the paint. And I think even then that was sometimes too much, so you really only need like a very small amount of water to get the coverage that you want. I think I did a good job. Also, I had a whole thing in my head of like, I'm gonna paint one mini tonight, I'm gonna get that thing done, and that's gonna be it. That is not what happened. I had enough time and leftover paint to do the second guy, so I just started doing the second guy. Fuck it, we ball. I also got myself some green paints to replace the paint that I did get. But I ended up not liking the colors. So that's the apple barrel green, and you can see here it's a lot more vibrant than the Warhammer paints. And I can see at the bottom of the pot what the colors kind of were, but I cracked them open and I really did not like what I saw. So I just opted to stick with the apple barrel that I know. It's not a good paint, but it's what I know. I'm already used to working with it, and I don't have the money for more paints, so make do with what you have. That's about all you can do nowadays anyways. So the important lesson for tonight is just get up and start. Go do the thing. And see, now here I am set up. I have my wet palette. It is rehydrated. I have some paint on there. I have my paints ready to go. I have my brushes ready to go. Nothing is on my desk. Tomorrow, I can just hop in and get some more stuff painted. finally get these guys in a battle-ready state. That's my goal. Get some projects out of my goddamn house.